Hello everybody and welcome back to multiplayer Giant Island. I'm just tipping a load of silage. Somebody left it in the middle of a field. I don't know who it was, but yep, I just discovered it with the fence 724 attached to it already. So there we go. That can be clamped, ready for fermentation. And Antonio has got another load just there, which I'm sure is going to be tipped any second. And Chris has got some too. So there is clearly quite a big silage session happening somewhere. The person who was driving this before me must have just lost connection or decided to leave. But yeah, let's go over to whichever machine is doing this harvest. I'm guessing it is in field 26 with William 748. Let's go and find out. It's a shame I've got such a small trailer, but it doesn't really matter. We've got two other big ones on the go. I can actually see the forage harvester. It's down here. It's the New Holland. There is also a combine and a Challenger dumped here, and a Massey Ferguson combine dumped here. So yeah, cleanliness isn't really happening at the moment. We'll have to tidy stuff up later. But here is William. Let's continue this harvest. Quite a big field. We've got two fields here. I always find it fun to do a silage harvest. So you may be thinking, how long am I going to be doing this map for in multiplayer? Well, I think really it's a good map to keep for the time being because it's a big map, it's fairly easy to run, it's similar to Goldcrest Valley, and obviously it's glitch free. It's a good map. It's very reliable. The server hasn't actually crashed at all. The only time when I've had to restart it is because it's been going for too long, which means it does create lag. So no, it's a very good map to have, but it will definitely be replaced at some point. We can't keep it forever, but I think progress is good. We don't want to get rid of it straight away. We've got loads of trailers on the go. I don't think the grain cart is going to be able to do it though. Oh, he's emptying a cereal crop into Antonio's trailer. I don't know if Antonio is going to be pleased about that, but he's still got the grain. That's me full. Well, fullish. That'll do. What were the questions just posted? I know you don't like these. Yes, I am recording. Yes, I am. The only issue with those kind of questions is if I do say that I'm recording, especially with a full server, I do tend to get quite a lot of people following me about, which is good or bad. Sometimes it's okay, but it can be frustrating to viewers more than it is to me. But no, I am obviously recording because you're watching the video. Not obvious to you in the game, but it's obvious to everybody watching this video. Right, let's go and tip this load. Dago, please take bigger trailer. Oh, did someone just bring me a trailer? I'll have to swap it over later if they did. But you know what, I'm okay just trundling along in my aggro liner. We're getting the job done, although we almost jackknifed. I did put some trees up over at the BGA because it was very open in one place. So they could have been removed, but I did put some trees up there to make it look a bit more interesting. This is quite a flat map, but it's not a bad map. Like I say, it's as close as an American map you could get. I do get a lot of requests to have an American map. So yeah, some nice big open fields here. But you know what, actually? Having an American map as the next map is a very good idea. So that is probably what we're going to do. I don't tend to do American maps as a single player series, but for multiplayer, perfect. Here we are. There is still somebody clamping this down, so we'll let them get out of the way first of all. Unless we can just sneak in there. I know they're going forward. T is for teamwork. This should be full in no time. The thing which is really painful about doing silage on your own is if you don't keep clamping it down as you go, it takes absolutely forever to clamp it, to compact it later. So having this kind of setup is fantastic. Thank you all. Right, off we go. Back to the field for another load. No doubt we'll be passing somebody on the way back with a full trailer load of chaff. always a car. Always. They're so spaced apart, and then as soon as I get to a junction, a car turns up. And they go so slowly as well. We have no big trailers, says Rasmus. Somebody has obviously brought a small trailer to the show, because it's apparently going to be filled in 2 seconds. This is going to be interesting to see. Here we are. Yep, I think somebody has brought one of those Brantner trailers. Oh, sorry. Whoa, almost crashed into Chris. Sorry about that, Chris, if you're watching this later. Yes, there is a very small Brantner trailer filling up with silage. But it's no bad thing, because if it hadn't been there, it means that the harvester would have been waiting for us. Off we go again for another load. This is going pretty well actually. We've got the perfect number of trailers. I don't think we have to have a bigger one, but obviously if somebody wants me to, then we can replace it. Dagger, don't forget to increase the time after you finish recording. Very good point. I will do. Yeah, I know it can be very frustrating because nothing really grows, and also if it's night time and it's in real time, then you have to wait an actual night time for it to become light again. Right, okay, so Rasmus definitely wants a bigger trailer. I think I can understand why, considering he is using the smallest trailer. So yeah, when I unload this load, we'll go over to the store and we'll sort him out with a new trailer, which I'm sure will be greatly appreciated. Also, somebody wants me to take the case, can't remember who it was, so if the case does turn up, we'll take it. That's just almost full. We better tell them. There we go. Stop. Thank you. Good timing too, because the New Holland is back. Is that Chris? Yeah. And there's the JCB whizzing about with the Brantner. Wow, this map is a mess. We've got way too many pieces of equipment just, you know, evenly distributed across the map. It could definitely be better. Okay, so from reading the comments in the chat here, it looks like there is actually a case which isn't being used, so that can be used instead of having to buy another trailer. Which is good, because the more stuff we buy, basically, the more lag we get, potentially. And nobody likes lag. You can see it's filling up every time we get here. Slowly but surely. Right. So if nobody else has taken the case, I'll see what's happening with it. Yeah, it's at the main yard apparently. It turns out we are in fact going to have to go to the shop after all, because we need to get some double wheels for the JCB wheel loader, and also Rasmus still wants to have another trailer, so yeah. There is an old trailer you can sell. Yeah, we can just sell it, unless it's going to be useful in the future for a smaller job. It can be nice to keep small stuff. We don't want just big stuff. Right, so we've got Dev Rees Corn, I think it is, and Rasmus here. That needs to be... Nope, wrong thing. We'll sell it because it's in the way. But this is going to have dual wheels on it, basically. Sell that. And now it should allow us to be able to do the JCB. Sometimes this trigger doesn't work. There we go. Right. Front twin wheels, that's what we need. There we go. And that is going to be better for the compaction, hopefully. Now for Rasmus. Rasmus needs a trailer. That's quite a powerful tractor he's got there, so that can have, I would say, we do already have a Joskin, but Joskin is a good trailer. And it's the right colour. So it's a good match. There we go. Trailer for 26 still is needed. Yep. On my way. There is an abbreviation for that. Oh. Good, so everyone is trailered out. It means we'll be able to do a much faster job here. I think there is another field to move on to, so there is plenty to be going at. Let's join the queue. That is a big trailer, so we don't have to go following it about, we can just wait here. It'll be heading back down here again, and we'll probably be swapping over quite a long way down because I can't even see anything in the trailer. Certainly not piling up yet. The problem now is we've got so many trailers that nobody is doing anything. The trailers are too big. Right, William got bored with the harvesting, so I've taken over, which is fair enough. The lights seem to be on. Let's continue filling up Antonio. I think the thing is, we have lots of trailers here now, but the reason for this is because everybody was over at the store and the harvester wasn't filling up anybody, so everybody's now here all together, meaning it looks like we've got too many trailers, but actually I don't think we do. Obviously there is going to be a bit more waiting though because they're bigger trailers. William has taken my tractor, just a small trailer, and this trailer here should be almost full. There we go. Right, next trailer. Just a small one. And we've got a fair chunk of this field left to do. It seems to be kind of a very strange way, interestingly. It's like somebody has been drunk while doing it. We're finishing the job off. A good suggestion to buy another harvester. So, when we get to the end of here, we'll jump into the store and we'll buy one. It's as simple as that. We have money coming out of our ears. I think a different harvester could be quite nice to have, so we'll go with the Big X. Buy this, and we need to get the header for it as well, which should be in this category. There we go. And that shouldn't require a trailer. Okay, who's next? Anybody? Chris is next. I think I can see the chrome. It's on the way. I believe it is smaller than this harvester, so it is going to take slightly longer to do. Where is that tractor? Trying to see it in the mirrors. Kind of waiting for a crash. There it is. So the job is going to be done much quicker now because we've got two of us. That trailer's getting full, and because the other harvester is following us, we're going to have to go up the other way. Otherwise there is going to be a bit of a collision. Okay. Trailer? There we go. Wrong side though. I'm heading up here. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? This is very messy. It's because we've sort of come to this corner, very badly cut corner, and well, everybody wants to unload at the same time, or fill up at the same time. We have left the congestion. We're going to be on the receiving end of all of this chaff. So we're going to now compact it down. It might be done actually. 99%. We just need to keep out of the way of tractors and trailers. There is a bit of a pile at the end of here. Strange. We need to level this out a bit. I'm guessing somebody reversed up to here. and just tipped it in a heap instead of spreading it out evenly. But with this massive buck rake, make short work of spreading it out nicely. Yeah, I would say that's definitely been just tipped in there. Here's Chris with another load, another full load. It could have been tipped in a pile because nobody could get in. It was too steep to get over. That is a possibility. And the same thing is going to apply again. We should be on the other side, pushing it up instead of pulling it back. But if a tractor can get over that, then we're okay. Should be okay. Right, I'm getting out of the way. Hopefully Chris is going to actually drive through here forwards. Let's just see what happens here. Yep. Bit of a tight turn though. It's quite difficult in some yards because, yeah, you've got big equipment and there's not always a lot of turning space. There we go. Filling it up nicely. I'm going to go around the other side and push it up instead of just pulling it. It'll make my life much easier. And looking at it, this is actually going to require some diesel very soon. Right, in cab view. I like it when I can do this. I can do a wide range of different jobs, all involved with the same job. So it's a silage harvest. We've done some carting, we've done some harvesting itself, and also some pushing up and compacting. Can you buy another buck rake? Yes, I can indeed. Yes, Jack. Right, okay. So where are they going to be situated? They're going to be wheel loaders, silage fork, £4,100 at the store. Good. Keep leveling this off. Yeah, the capacity of these pits is very high. You can get a lot of chaff in here. Is that another tractor? Yep, whizzing in. Didn't look very full though. No, in fact, Jack W12 removed the trailer while still going at full speed. An interesting take on detaching a trailer. Right, is there a placeable fuel tank? Is that a thing? Or is that a mod? I can't remember. I can't see a fuel tanker here. There's definitely a portable one, but if there's a placeable, I don't know. I didn't think there was. Probably wasting my time here. Yeah, it's a portable one. So we are going to have to go back over to the other yard to do this. Where are all the trailers? Where's everybody got to? Ah, somebody on the way now. They've moved over to field 25. That is a big field. Yep, that is corn. That is a huge field to be doing. The harvester's on a worker. Nobody wants to drive the harvester. I'm surprised. I thought somebody would want to. It seems carting is the most popular job to do. Come on, be a JCB. Oh yes. Right, so there's two of us on the pit now, compacting it down. That isn't very full. That really wasn't that full at all. We need full trailer loads, otherwise it's hardly worth it. I think we're going to have to just play the waiting game. I'm going to sit over here out of the way and wait for the next full trailer to turn up, which could be now actually. Antonio was a carter. Probably still is, yes. Hopefully it's going to be a full load. Antonio has just driven in and detached the trailer. I think the wrong key has been pressed. Easily done. It's a shame I didn't catch it on camera. Anyway, that is a good load, so you are forgiven. I'm stuck. The good thing about getting stuck with anything with a front loader is you can nearly always use the front loader to get yourself out of the trouble. That's quite a good idea. While I'm waiting, instead of just sitting there, I could be selling something. So 2 pits to go at. I'll go with this one over here. Oh no, we've lost a player. That is a very, very big pile. That is impressive. Whoever had the patience, the team who had the patience to do this, deserves a reward, definitely. But there is no way of knowing who it was. You can tell how heavy that is. Just look how the JCB is tipping forwards. How much is it worth per buck rake load? 496 roughly. Let's see what we can get for this. 497. Was it about £2,000? Yeah, just short of just short of 2,000. I think. Anyway, Chris is here with a full load. We're all for it. We all want to just swarm onto there once it's been tipped to get it all levelled off. That's looking unstable. And I think Chris may be stuck. Possibly. Yep. Stuck in the silage, although it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I think he's alright. We don't need to jab the tractor with our spike. Looks like it's just me. Let's do some levelling. Weird, it seems to be getting less and less full at the front and more full in the middle. Maybe that is the sign of some bad levelling. Not doing a very good job. But either way, it will all cover up okay and it will ferment. And we should get exactly the same amount of money from it. How has that happened? Yeah, everybody else has gone to sell stuff. I'm on my own doing this now. 94% compacted, and that is 508,000 litres of chaff. When converted to silage, obviously that is a small fortune. I do prefer, though, in 17, the price of the silage. It is better. I had an email a few days ago from a loyal viewer, and yeah, apparently this is a top tip. If you do the harvest before it's ripe, you get more out of it. So that is definitely a tip worth listening to. If you're a silage fan. Oh, look at that chunk of silage on the fork of Jack's wheel loader. Looks like a lump of chocolate. How are we doing? 99% compacted. Does it ever go to 100? I think it does do. Not the usual glitch of things only filling to 99%. There we go, 100%. Now what I'm going to do is fold this up. We're going to go over to the yard and refuel, because we've now got the red light on, which is never good to see. So yeah, that'll be done. And then we'll bring it back for somebody else to use, and then that'll probably conclude the video. Now you might be thinking, why don't you just buy the mobile fuel bowser? And that is a good idea. But unfortunately, there is the minority of players who just join the server to tow it about all day, and it annoys other players, so that's the reason why I haven't got it. If that wasn't the case, obviously I'd have it because it's perfect. Really good tool to have. Dagger, where are you going? Refuel. Dagger, please do more silage in your videos. Yep, will do. And why didn't you start at the other end of the field? That's obviously not concerning us. I think we do have a fuel tanker over here, fuel Bowser. The static one in the yard. But I'm not too sure where it is exactly. Ah, some soybeans there. Almost ready. Where could it be? I thought it was around this side here. Yes, there it is. Disguised behind the Joskin muck spreader. This could be expensive. But it needs to be done. While that is happening, what we need to do is check on the livestock, because I haven't really checked on them at all, and yes, they're not really doing too well. They have got... Well, we've got 32 pigs, 21 sheep and 23 cows. They've got... The sheep have got grass, but no water, so that's pretty bad. No water here. I know why there's no water as well. That is an issue. The reason for it is because the vehicle water brake mod, as it's called, which stops you from driving vehicles into the water and losing them, makes the water totally... Well, I wouldn't say invisible because you can still see it, but it makes it pointless basically. You can't do anything with it, so you can't take water out of it, you can't fill up your tanker from the water, so you can't in turn give your pigs or your sheep any water to drink. So yeah, that is a bit of an issue. I do need to look and see if there is some kind of placeable or another solution to that, because without it I don't think the productivity is ever going to be any good, and in theory they're going to die. Here we are back at the BGA. There is grass growing through the road. And somebody else can take this over. Chris says, stupid place to leave that. Simon. I wonder what it was. Antonio is following. And there is the DEBM, was it? Not sure. There we go. So that is good to be used for a load more hours by somebody else. Make sure the engine is turned off. Right, okay, let's go back onto the overview. We'll go over to field 25 because it's always good to see what is happening. Yeah, you can tell a worker's doing it because there's a load missed just here. Yeah, it's looking quite messy, unfortunately. A lot of machinery just left in the field. Yeah, I don't know where Simon is. I don't know what it was about. This is Simon here, tipping a load. Everything seems to have been resolved. And yes, this is the state of the pit. Looking very full. Another full pit here. Incredible. Clearly, the most popular job to do on this server is silage making, which is exactly the same as in 15. Everybody wanted to do silage, and it's fair enough. It's a good thing to do as a team. But I'm going to leave it here. Thank you for watching, everybody. And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.